Now back commentating. And see Simon's come back from 2-0 down to 3-2 up. And we're just about to start the other stream match. We've got, just to the right of us, we've got Steve McCormick and Josh Gorski. I think Josh is 4-1 down, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll start back with Simon and Vince. Vinny's broken off, the red down. I think you'll find you'll obviously go, well, I'd probably go reds, but not 100% sure. There's still a couple of tricky balls. Yellows aren't bad if you can get that in the centre, but I'm not sure. No, he's definitely going reds. Yeah, YouTube, CueballTV live. And you'll find it. So just YouTube, CueballTV live. There you go, mate. Good. Oh, you can jump on if you want. Doesn't matter. May as well, mate, if you're sitting around. It's got Shane Fell coming to the commentary. Do you know turn on? Okay, mate. So welcome, Shane.
G'day, mate. How you going?
Yeah, good, good. What time do you play today?
3 o'clock. Got Sarwan Naka, so.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then I've got the guy that you lost. You beat, I meant, sorry.
Yeah. I think it should be all right there. So how's this been going? 3-2?
Yeah, look, Vinny got a race start 2-love up, and then Simon's just finding his way now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vinny's full of confidence. He went hill with Jake McCartney in the state singles last week. So
me and Butters were just talking about that before. It's he's done really well. Look, he's obviously playing well, so
yeah.
This would be a nice little out. If he gets this, I'm pretty sure he'll take this bottom left. He's just got to get that right spot.
He's on reds, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to land on that.
Fairly straight, so I can have the black to the top right corner. It does go to the middle too, by the looks.
Yeah, he's just got to get the right spot, position. And it's too low, I think.
He might be able to hold for the middle. Soft screw and he could still play the corner, I think.
I reckon the black's in the centre too, so even if he rolled through this and cannoned it on the yellow.
Yeah, I think it goes to the right middle.
That way he's on the black up the bottom right here. I mean, it's hard, so he might even be able to hold, like you said. Yeah, actually.
Looks like he can at dead weight.
Yeah, on the screen it looks a little bit different.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Having a look over the top of the screen, he definitely can hold for this. Yep,
Screw
good shot.
back for the corner.
Yeah. And we're just about to start the other match.
Peter Butterworth versus Jason Foster.
Yeah, just racking him up now.
Getting ready in a minute. Both good mates of mine and yours.
Yeah. great blokes. It's good.
Sort of sucks drawing one of your mates in the first round when there's people from all over the country and international as well, and you draw one of your mates first round.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't believe it. Like, Clacky's one of my best mates.
Yeah.
And he used to say, you can make the stateside, you can make the stateside for years and years. And eventually I made it. And it was in Queensland in 2004. Oh, no.
He's gone in off. He should have gone for the corner. Control over the white.
Yeah, so we go all the way out to bloody Queensland. And, yeah, first round I draw Clacky.
Oh, you kidding?
He was the best man at my wedding too.
Yeah, right.
And
yeah.
I bloody draw him. I couldn't believe
that sucks. Yeah. All right, so that's that hurts. 3-all or 4-2 is a big difference.
Yeah.
So Peter Butterworth breaking off.
There we go. And good break, Butters.
Yeah, the white's a bit ugly, but I think he'll go out on reds here if he can get that opener to the centre.
Definitely, I reckon he's definitely on him. That's a really good break.
Yeah, I think his toughest shot is his first one. Queuing off the rail, just roll this in and then he should be out.
Yeah, just dead weight. No, he smashed it in. That's a good shot.
Screw back out for the right middle.
Yeah.
Or he could top it.
No, I think you'll find he'll just stun it out. Maybe screw into the yellow. Yep.
Yeah, good shot.
And then
should be ABC for Pete from here.
Yeah, he's definitely getting himself a really great opportunity to go 1-0.
Which one of the bottom two reds are you looking to take first, mate? The one closest to the black?
I definitely would take the one closest to the black because then you've got more options if you're in an awkward position.
If you're nice and
so I reckon he'll just roll this in.
Got the bottom right-hand corner as well.
Or the centre, you can go either way, or just stun back out. So which he'll stun back out for. Yep.
It's fairly straight, so he's punched it in.
He's playing with a lot of confidence for the first game. And that'll be 1-0 to Peter Butters.
That's how you want to start a match?
Yeah. That was a great break.
Yeah.
Give himself that opportunity.
Simon going for an out as well.
Yeah, he's such a good player, Simon.
I haven't met him yet, but I did meet Healy last night from New Zealand, and also what's his name? The other top seed, Baden.
Baden Jackson.
Yeah, nice guys.
Yeah. Baden played Matty, I think.
Yeah.
For Cashman. Matty got smashed, unfortunately.
Did he?
Well, both Kerwoods got smashed last night. Just the wrong way.
Yeah.
And anyway,
did
today's a new day.
Blow you off the table, or you struggled a bit?
Yeah, look, someone played well. He missed basically what I thought one ball for the whole match.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, I just kept, probably overhitting a lot of things. I think.
Okay.
I think that's because I've been playing a lot of snooker.
Yeah.
I haven't really been playing much 8-ball.
Yeah, changing white. Yeah. That's a good shot. A bit more. Yeah,
it's a great shot.
That's a very good shot.
But yeah, look, it's just one of those things. You think, in one hand, you think you're doing yourself justice, by playing sort of both sports, but I'd probably played a bit too aggressive when I shouldn't have, and maybe I could have made the scoreline a lot tighter and
put him under pressure.
Yeah. Well, I felt confident all the way through. Just even if I was 5 or 6 behind, I was still confident coming back.
Yep.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, very good. That's as good as that shot gets.
Yeah, well, Simon put Scary out last year, so
Yeah.
can play. What time's your match? 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, yeah.
That's a nice out by Simon.
Very nice. Yeah. Not under as much pressure as he should have been at 4-2 rather than 3-all.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a very good shot by Pete. He's opened up a dead ball and cannoned into one of his own down the rail. But this is a tough out.
Yeah, I
with
think
that red
he's.
up the top.
It's not too bad, but the red and the yellow are together up top.
You try and land on them now?
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
I think he's got to do that now. And that's perfect.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's a great shot. He's got the white on the string at the moment, Pete.
Yeah, if he's on that, geez, he's judged it well because he's left it nice and thick so that he can do what he wants with the white.
Yeah, just go around behind the yellow here.
Yeah.
Little soft screw.
Yeah, he's playing well.
Take that bottom red on the rail there. And maybe the other red up the top.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he only comes back a couple of inches and leaves himself a long straight. I'd be looking just to do minimal with the white here. For me, yeah. He's gone back for the centre. Yeah, he had enough angle to do that. Yeah.
Geez, he's made that out look really, really simple.
Yeah.
It was a lot harder than it looked, eh?
Yeah, if he's playing like this, Jason might struggle for a bit of table time. If he's not breaking well. I don't think Jason's been to the table yet. I think he
hasn't.
Yeah, he
broke first, and then Butters went out, and then.
Yeah. Chance here for Vinny to peg one back.
Yeah, he's missed that by a little bit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
He might have even, as he left an angle to cannon into that bottom pack, screw back into the side rail.
And looks a bit tight.
It does. The black might be in the way a bit.
But he's looking at it, so maybe it is there.
Go for it now. Leave yourself on the middle. He's missed it by a fair way.
A little shout out to Jason Foster's son, who's just logged on to watch his dad play.
Levi, g'day mate.
So, just want to say g'day, Levi.
Yeah, Simon's having a good think here because he's got no more reds near that cluster. So
I actually don't know how he's going to get on it.
Neither do I. He's probably. Yeah.
I really don't.
He's not favourite anymore. He needed to get that straight away.
Unless he screws back. No, he's not doing it now.
Hasn't got the angle.
Oh, I see what he's doing. Top right now. Try and cannon on it. No. He's going to double this down, is he?
Just nicking off it.
No.
He's playing for two. He's trying to get a snooker and get two shots.
Yeah, I was just wondering what he hasn't left much either.
Well, I'd be covering the hole with that red, the yellow near the centre. Just run it down there, get some control.
I reckon he's going to run the yellow down to the bottom left, leave the white right down the bottom here.
Yeah, that's what he's tried to do.
Ooh, I wouldn't have gone close to that. That's not a bad shot though.
Yeah, it's a good result, really. Very good result.
Yeah.
Yellows are ready to go out if he moves that red.
This is interesting.
Pete looking to go out again. Oh, he's topped that right in.
Yeah, and he's...
okay, this is Jason's first opportunity for the match. He's got two shots, so I hope he takes it. See, I'm probably coming from the right-hand side and play the plant. Doesn't look that difficult to me.
Yeah, I don't know about... I'd probably pot the ball and cannon into both of those.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So just because you got ball in hand, you may as well just try and develop those two with 2, but it'd be interesting to see which way. I just think running those 2, I think you're better off getting a cannon and
Yeah, you're right.
rather than try and pot all these balls on the rail and get position at the same time.
No, you're right. Your shot was right. Yeah.
And that's what would happen. And he still didn't have position for the next shot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, that's a big shot. Oh, look at that by Simon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he couldn't afford to move that red, could he?
No, too risky.
Yeah. You're better off giving 2 if you had missed his balls.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Jace.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Tie him up and wait for another opportunity.
Yeah, shot Vinny. Still got that difficult ball. Ooh,
he's got 2 shots
Butters
again.
Just missed that. Yep.
If this passes the other red to the centre, he should be fairly ABC.
Yeah, I think he's pretty right now. I'm just wondering what Vinny's going to do, how he's going to cannon that.
He's only got 1 shot. I wouldn't have been potting balls. I would have laid up a little bit more. Yeah. Unless you get the cannon, the more balls he's potting, the more he brings Simon into the frame. That's the way I see it. I'd be looking to cover those bottom corner pockets. What's he doing here?
I'm not sure. Oh, he's cutting it in, is he? Yep. That's a bit risky because he was never going to leave anything. Oh, I suppose he had that yellow in the centre, but
I think he was playing for an angle to get the cannon off the centre. A lot can go wrong there when you've only got a couple of balls.
Yeah, he's in a world of hurt a little bit at the moment. And Jace's done the same shot. So eventually he's developed those 2 dead balls.
Yeah, that's fine.
But Butters is going to do the same shot pretty much he did before and just missed.
And he's at a cider, so
he's done the
played
same
the
thing,
same
Butters.
angle, exactly the same angle.
Exactly the same. And landed nearly identical.
Yeah.
That's pretty hard to do, that.
It is.
But gives Jace an awesome opportunity to take his first frame.
Yeah.
Which sometimes that's all you need to get going.
You want to get these in 1. That's probably my last ball, but...
Yeah, definitely. Still can be, though.
Yeah, you can take it now. You may as well. You're on it, but...
That's a good shot by Simon. It's a very good shot.
Yeah, see, I think Vince potted way too many balls. If Simon gets 2, it changes the things.
It's very smart. A lot of players would have tried to do, maybe double a red down and in front of the other one. And he's just hit that spot on. Now I think you'll see him double a ball down there now.
Yeah, you can afford to now.
Unless he tries to cannon on it, but
a couple of good positional shots for Jason, and he gets his first frame.
I wonder if Simon's looking at just pushing that red over to the rail first. Since those 2 yellows are...
Yeah, they're not potable.
So I wonder if he's looking at that. He's looking at giving him sort of basically nothing. Jace has landed perfect on that.
Yeah, it's a very good shot.
And it obviously goes past that yellow, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's good thinking by Simon.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He'd
push the yellow
those 2 yellows are no good.
Yeah.
Oh, that mustn't have went.
No, he's tried to use 2 on it, and he's...
I'll tell you what.
I think that's because he took that red when he shouldn't have. That was his natural linking ball to the black.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to have to go up and down the table here. He hasn't got much choice. If he just comes off the bottom rail and gets out of the snooker, then Pete's going to be out anyway. He'll leave him on the yellow to the middle. Or the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's overhit that.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Jace would be disappointed with that.
Yeah, he'd be pretty gutted. But
just trying to get those nerves out first.
Yeah, well, that's what he needs to do.
Just so he can settle.
He's quite capable if he can calm those nerves. He was cueing the ball pretty well. I think it was just a shot selection error.
Yeah, just trying to settle in. Butters just doesn't look like missing anything.
No, he's playing well. He's looking ominous.
Simon's cueing really well.
Yeah.
Just putting the ball exactly where he wants it.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to run away with this.
I think he's just frustrating Vinny a little bit. He's
got that bit of extra polish. Vince is going to have to try and not overextend himself. He needs to play within himself. A little bit smarter.
That was a really smart game, that.
It was, yeah. Having that red down there and just hanging in there, and then open it up at the right time. Waited for the mistake.
Josh is.
I saw him win a frame before, but it was 4-1.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. So, sorry, viewers, might have got that wrong. Where he was 4-1 down, I said before. He must have been 4-1 up. We'll try and update you with those scores.
Jason's just gone in off in the centre pocket. But do you like yellows or reds here for Pete? I like reds.
I like reds, definitely.
Yeah.
He'll just wondering, he'll try and kick that dead red maybe first, because then he's got more options.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like he's playing to do that.
No, seems to be lining up for it, I reckon. He's lined up for the other one. Yeah.
I'd be looking to break into it now. And
yep, you line up for that.
Yeah, because that was your ball that you hit next after hitting the pack. But he sees it differently.
Yeah, it's a better option what he's just gone for, because obviously that was a little bit lower than it looked.
Yeah. I think he's planning on using the bottom red to...
Yeah, kick it out.
The problem with that for me is
Yeah, if you land awkward, you don't really have many other options.
I don't like breaking balls open if I need to pot that ball next, because you're relying a little bit on white ball, where the ball lands. I like to have a ball ready to pot somewhere else once I hit it, cannon into a pack.
Well, that's why I thought he may have tried it first thing.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Rather than, kick the other red out. But both ways are right. It just depends on how you're feeling. Yeah. See, this is the big thing. He might only be trying to clip the yellow out here. Just not one ball rather than try not to do too much. Nah, he's got a big kick.
That's a great result.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's a great result.
There's a great pot too from that angle. He ends up potting that red up the top anyway, so.
Yeah.
Good pot.
I think position's looks a little bit tricky to me with that yellow in between the two reds. It means he might have to leave himself on a little bit fine.
I see my son, I think, is going to win 11-1.
Yeah, he's looking good. Very good player, Matty.
Yeah, I wish he'd practice a little bit more though, but...
Yeah, yeah, right.
Well, I've always taught him there's a lot more to life than pool too,
Yeah.
so he's got to, because he's so young, see?
Yeah, yeah. You know, you got to live life.
He's got to do the right things, and
Pete did clip that yellow on the way through, so it is a bit finer than what he wanted.
yeah.
But he's playing so well.
That's an amazing shot.
It didn't matter.
And perfect for a 4-0 lead. Bit of deja vu for my match.
Yeah. Nowhere to hide here.
Oh, that's a foul.
Was it a cue touch?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So Simon with 2 shots. He'll probably run this rack.
Yeah, you'd expect him to. You just roll them all in a sense.
Don't know if I like that angle.
I think it's a bit deceiving on camera. Well, I think he's a little bit higher than it looks.
Should be able to check it up.
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, he's checked it up, yeah.
That's perfect. Well, as good as can be. I reckon he'll go for the plant now. Maybe.
Well, the plant's not on for the pot.
Oh, this looks...
Do you reckon he can pop that?
No, this is pretty straight when I've just looked over. Yeah, I reckon the plant's on.
Yeah, looking at the table, it looks like it might be. There's actually a bit of a gap there between the yellow and the red.
Ooh.
That changes things.
Yeah. I was just wondering what he had after that, though.
Yeah, it didn't...
That was why I sort of thought the plant was a little bit better, but...
It's cued it pretty poorly. It's the first bad shot he's played in a while.
Yeah, I think he just lifted a little bit on that shot.
This is actually a good chance for Jason to get to the table a few times in a frame.
Yeah, well, that's what you got to do. I think if someone's racing, they're potting everything, you've just got to slow them down a bit and just change the momentum your way a little bit.
At least get to the table.
Yeah, just because sometimes by slowing people, you know, I should listen to my own advice from last night. But
it's a lot easier.
Sometimes when the game's open too, it's difficult too.
Yeah, it is. That's right. Yeah,
it's just.
But I think this sort of frame's come at the right time. He needs a few visits at the table to calm the nerves.
Yeah, I don't like. That's actually a good option, I thought, from Vinny.
Yeah, you could have got a bit luckier.
Yeah, just crowd it up though, like.
Yeah, no,
just make it a little bit
right,
difficult for Simon to go game.
Well, if he can screw out between the 2 reds,
I reckon he's actually on.
I think he's on an out here. Or if he's,
I don't think you'll see him go for it, but I think you'll just see him lay up here.
Yeah, it's the percentage play. 6-2 up, he might loosen up.
You need an adjudicator for that one.
You want me to have a look?
Do you want us to have a look?
I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah. So we've got touching ball. So we'll see. Simon's just going to rest right in behind this, which sort of figured that.
Looks like Jason somehow managed to help Pete with his last 2 visits.
Yeah, he's just not getting the run on the balls at the minute.
Yeah.
You've still got to stay positive. That's the thing.
That's right.
That's the key.
Looks like a deliberate foul here.
Yeah. Just taking
that's
the pocket
right
over.
Shot. Yeah. It's the right shot, especially under the circumstances. Vince is just...
I don't mind that shot.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Probably get this one out and then lay up again.
Yeah, just wondering if you actually... Yeah, I was thinking you might actually hit that red to the top
far out.
And then lay up on this one.
Yeah.
It's a good shot, Jace. Just keep in the frame. That's all you have to do at this stage. Yeah, you're right, Dan. Josh is 7-2 up.
I think Simon will be more worried about the white ball here than the yellow. He's got to be careful he doesn't leave the bottom right end pocket open, because there would be a slight chance of Vince going out. He might be trying to pot out here, the way he's looking at it. Yeah. He's gone for it.
I reckon that was risky.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I like the layup. You're under a lot of pressure now.
Well, you just got to land on everything, and I don't think the black's on either.
No, it's not a great shot. I think he tried to open that pocket up at the same time and land on another yellow. Yeah, I think the layup was the right shot.
Now, see, this is what Jace has got to do. He's from
the
open frames to now that this is a cluttered frame. This is just...
This one's been going for 10 minutes, so it just gets him to the table.
Yeah, and look, it shows your opponent that you're still here, and
and it might just slow a bit of momentum.
Frames, one frame at a time.
Even if you lose this frame, might just, because Pete's been running hot, running racks, so might just kill a bit of momentum. Big double from Simon, but how does he get on the black? Does he try and come off the top rail and with left-hand side, straighten it up with a touch of left and come down the left-hand rails?
Sorry, mate, I'm running off and coming back.
You're right. I'll talk to myself anyway, mate. Someone's got to listen. Okay, he's screwed back. Where's he tried to get?
This is definitely not on, is it?
Nah. I think he's tried to get all the way over to the left-hand side for the bottom right-hand corner.
I missed it. Where did he put the next yellow?
He doubled the yellow to the bottom left corner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but he was just chasing it after he potted that ball. Vince is a heavy favourite.
I wonder what is he going to do here? He's going to backdoor it, is he?
Nah.
No, he's only got one.
So Vince needs this one. He really needs to punish him here and remind him that you can't play too loose against me, mate. Another deliberate foul, I think. No, Pete's on yellow. Yeah.
Pete's on yellows, yeah. Oh, he's left himself not the best opportunity there.
No.
What's he doing here?
I think he was originally going to bust open the pocket.
Oh, has he got two? Oh, okay.
Where he left the white.
Yeah.
Made it hard. But I think Pete needs to be careful here. He can't disrespect this.
Yeah. He's got to be very careful.
If he pots this one as well, he's in strife.
Well, I don't think you can afford to. You can only just roll it over, but then...
Vince has just tried to snooker and he's fouled. Foul snookered Simon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was on the... He's obviously lost his confidence because he was on and out there.
Yep.
Just want to lose a friend to Foster because it could affect any sponsorship opportunity.
Don't know about Jamo's comments in the background, but...
Steve Jamieson with plenty of nice things to say about Foster. Yeah, Vinny missed a big chance there. He really needed to run that rack and punish
he should have got those.
Yeah.
He, at this level especially. That's an interesting shot by Butters.
It's also a foul, so 2 shots for Jason here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what he does. You have to try and clip off it a little bit and then cut it back over, I think.
Well, if that red, if the bottom red goes, then this is the shot. Open up this red, and then you had to hold for that bottom red though, even if you sacrificed the other red. I think he had to
didn't
hold.
think you could see that much of the red.
Yeah, he had a half ball.
So that's not a bad shot, if it, if it worked out.
I think he needed to hold the white on the left-hand side.
To be honest, you can just go down and bump this, I reckon. Just bump the red,
yeah.
sit the white on the yellow, and then Pete's got nothing.
Yep. Yeah, I like that shot.
Although he could clip off it, but I think this is the right shot.
Yeah, just bounce it out 3 or 4
inches.
inches.
And sit it right on top of it.
He's played
I don't know about that
really
way,
wrong.
but
Yeah, wrong way. He needed to leave it potable.
I think you'll see Pete just bounce this out. I wouldn't have thought he went that way, but still, there's no way that red's coming out.
Well, he's actually got a chance right now. If
Vince has gone in off again.
This will be interesting. You can't run the red down without going in off by the looks of it. What's he doing? He's playing his dead red.
He's getting it out straight away, but yeah, that cannon, the red under the plant looks like it's on, so I'd be very careful.
Looking at the table, it actually looks like he can hit the yellow thin enough where it goes nowhere near the corner.
I'd be just trying to cut this other red down.
Just make sure you don't foul. You won't get a
great cover. He's trying to kick it.
Yeah, very risky.
Yeah, that's stiff.
Yeah.
It's just not running his way, is it?
Nah. Yeah, nothing's working for him really. What was that?
Just Jamo taking the piss out of him a little bit.
Jack Phillips, 10-3 up on Reece Harvey.
Yeah.
Tony Maskey giving Gav Roberts a good game, 4-3 up. I was playing Gav earlier, just having a warm-up, and we pretty much... He ran a lot of racks, actually. He ran about 4 or 5 racks in 6 frames.
Yeah, he's playing all right too.
Yeah, breaking really well.
Tell you what, this is a bloody really good out by Simon from where the balls were. If you can do that. And he's got to land on it still, but...
He's just got to roll this in, doesn't he?
Yeah, but then you got to get on the black too. So you got to be a little bit careful.
Put the black into the middle that you put.
He may screw this.
No, just roll. He's missed it there.
Missed that by miles.
The black would have gone in the same centre pocket.
Oh yeah, he could do that too.
Yeah,
that would have been a better shot.
Only moving the white 2 inches.
Well, that would make a lot more sense.
poor shot from Butters. So Jason right back in this frame.
Jace should be loving that.
Pete's just tried to hide behind the black there and snooker him from the top ball. Hasn't worked, so I think Jason can double this red down to the bottom corner and not leave him on the potting angle for the yellow. He'd still be able to clip it fine, but won't be able to pot it. No, he's tried for a snooker.
I reckon, yeah, well, I reckon it was, you're going to leave, I reckon maybe that yellow would have been on if he doubled it.
Yeah, it might have been on.
That was a great shot by Simon. It's a really good shot.
Yeah, it does go, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just said. You got to listen. And that's...
oh, he's got a result killing the black.
Yeah. But at least Jace got a shot.
Yeah.
You might just leave a little bit of an angle for even to kick it out or land on it. It's just got to go down and knock it in. Simon won that one, yeah, so that's 8-2. Tell you what, Steve McCormick's coming back, 7-4 now.
Who's he playing?
Josh Gorski. He was 7-2 down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, good shot. What happened to... Oh, did Jace missed it?
Yeah, he jawed it, yeah. Pete's got a bit of a free shot at the double.
Ooh, Pete never misses doubles.
Yeah,
he did. He just got down and went bang.
So again, Jason with a chance. Now I'd be looking at playing a plant here to leave both balls out in the open.
I'd tend to be doing the same, especially while nothing's going for you. That's a good shot.
That's a good shot, yeah. Got a little bit unlucky leaving that red on the
Pete's got another double. He goes, I'm not going to miss this one. And here we go again. Let's see what Pete's going to do. He's definitely going for a double, but
side on it.
No, he's going backward double.
He might have thought it was going to double kiss.
Get out of the way, Pete. We can't see.
Ooh. Oh, he's got a result.
Oh.
But Jason can just
he'll clip off it.
Screw off this one on the right hand side and get a snooker behind up on the top rail.
Yeah, I reckon he'll just clip off it. Just right. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I said. Yep. Very beautiful. Pete's going up down again.
I thought it looked too wide.
Yeah.
It just, you could tell, couldn't you?
Yep. Yeah. Now I can see another snooker happening now.
I think he was lucky to hit it. Would have liked to have get that red out a bit more. Jamie Stevens 4-0 down against Phil Hickman. Yeah, English player. Yeah. Steve Jamieson, welcome to the commentary.
Good afternoon, everybody. All our viewers in Uzbekistan as well, thank you for tuning in. There's 3 of them.
Is that a tip?
That's a very good result, really.
It is, yeah. Guarantees he gets another visit. I
So Pete getting the running of the balls here, which tends to happen when you're 4-0 up, I suppose. And
he did get the first 2 frames in clearances off the snap.
Yeah, I saw that actually on the stream from home.
So
yeah,
Jason's been under pressure from the first shot. So
and the big swing there with Vince and Simon. Vince 2-0 up, going down 8-2. He's missed a host of chances. He'll be disappointed.
yeah, Vince had a really good opportunity to go 3-all, and since then it's just gone downhill for him, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you don't want to give Simon Singleton too many looks at the table.
No, he's played very smart. Do you know how Richard Neville's going?
We're not sure, but I know Richard was 3-0 up before. He must be at least 6-0 or 7-0 up. He's not using the pool stat device website just yet.
Jason has just opened up that black.
Yep, Jason's opened up the black. I've just had a text message in from my loving doubles partner, Nick Young. You're my flashlight. Love your voice. Thank you very much, Nick. I would sing that for the crowd, but my voice is so bad I don't want to embarrass myself.
Huh?
Getting me through the night. See what I mean? So Butter's 5-0. So a bit unlucky there for Jason.
Yeah.
Jason actually stayed at my place last night and kept me awake all night with his coughing.
Yeah, right.
As well as his warm embrace. So good chance for Simon on the right-hand table here.
He's had the flu for the last week or so. He hasn't been well.
Yeah, he's actually a better bloke when he's ill. And Simon with a good chance on yellows over here. On the right.
2 tough ones on the right.
Yeah, I think
one of them might go to the top corner.
He's going to try and... That's a good shot.
Yeah, he's got a good angle here.
I think he was hoping, though, to have an angle to dismount the dodgy yellow.
I think he's got that angle now.
I don't think he does. I'm talking about the middle one.
No, I'm talking about... No. The middle one goes to the bottom left.
Oh, yes. I see. So you can just land on the right-hand side of it.
Cannon into this and you'll be naturally on it. Oh, if you hit it a bit softer, you would.
Okay,
a bit harder, actually, and screw into it.
So not bad miss, but he's still got control of the table, still favourite on yellows. I think you'll probably see Vince try and sneak that right under the yellow, do you think?
He's been unpredictable, Vince. He's knocked back a couple of opportunities to punish Simon and tried to get snookers and missed the snooker and when he should have been going out. So, yeah, he's going to try and do it. Yeah, I think he's lost his confidence a bit. Yeah,
there was a little bit of resignation about that shot, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So, Pete Butterworth trying the big swerve cannon, or a swerve train.
At 5-0 up, you'll probably see Pete become ultra aggressive here.
Definitely.
Greg Siegel, 5-1 up on Dave Rollinson.
Hal Pritchard, 4-3 up on Craig Hogg. No,
Richard Neville, 7-1 up.
7-1 up, yep, on Danny the Fire Gilligan.
Richard's been an improving player of late.
Yep. Peter with the treble. The treble. Beautiful. A little bit stiff. Would have expected some sort of positive kiss there. So great shot from Simon.
A great shot from Simon. Yeah, he could play either ball, but he'll go top left corner, bottom left corner, black in the left middle.
It's a nice pattern there, Shane. Good safety from Jason.
Yeah, very good. Does he screw into the red here? No, I must go to the right bottom corner, and he's
wrong choice of shot.
Yeah.
Wrong choice. When we talked about this last night,
Yeah.
really, if you've got a 1 cushion positional shot or a 2 cushion shot, you always take the 1 on these fast tables.
Yeah.
But he's still on. I'd still expect him to pot this, actually.
Yeah, so do I. But yeah, I think he's lucky he didn't go an inch further.
That's good.
Yeah,
nice recovery there.
Yeah.
So Foster in a bit of strife over here. I'd probably half ball off the left hand red cannon, the one on the rail.
I think he's favourite.
That's a good shot.
He's got a good result there. He's got a total snooker.
And I'm not sure he played it that way actually, but
I think he's got lucky. Yeah.
Yeah. Tony Maskey 5-4 up on Gavin Roberts. Steve Lansborough 5-3 up. Just a few scores. Massive break from Vincenzo. Greg Segal 8-2 on Dave Rollinson. It's a beautiful attempt from Pete and a great shot.
He'll be disappointed he didn't hit it harder. The white would have came out. He hit that perfect.
Yeah, I think this yellow goes to a couple of pockets though, so knowing Peter, he'll not die wondering here.
I think he might have to put it down into the bottom right-hand corner. The white, obviously the pot and the position are very hard.
Hal Pritchard 6-3 long down.
Yeah.
Jamie Stevens pull one back against Phil Hickman, 1-4 behind. It's a pretty good shot.
Do you know Hickman?
I don't. No.
Okay.
No, I don't. I don't know really any of the English guys. I know Steve Daw. I know. I played him last year in one of the small tournaments around the comp.
Okay.
And I think he beat me 3-2. So it was.
So you can play.
It was a toughish game. And he's in this as a novice, so he must be, I would imagine, one of the better novice players in the comp.
Yeah.
Like yourself, one of the better intermediate players in the comp, Shane.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Yeah, just please text us, anyone, if you think Shane Fell should be an elite player. Send in your messages. Let's get a bit of discussion going. If anything, just to damage his confidence before his match today. Send in the messages. Thanks very much. So Simon, cruise control there, 9-2 up. Foster in dire straits. Drop this in and come across for the red in the left corner.
Risky with the white? No, he's played it with side. Good shot. But
don't like that shot.
You don't like it where he's left the white?
I think he wanted to be above the red on the right hand side of the table.
But if he didn't pot the ball, Pete goes out.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was a 45-degree cut down the rail. So
I'd rather win the frame though. 5-0 down, you've got to have a dip.
Oh yeah.
No point just trying to contain your opponent when you're 5-0 down.
That's a foul, I think.
No, that's all right. I thought it was okay.
White hit twice, did it?
They hit the red first. Yeah.
Must have, yeah. Otherwise it'd be a foul snooker.
We'd get a replay on that, everyone, if Dan was here, but the lazy guy is taking a break.
Imagine.
Jeez, I didn't think they allowed him breaks for his 23-hour shift or whatever he's doing.
He came and did the face-off event late last year, and he did 13 hours straight without a break.
Yeah. Not a grafter, that guy.
No.
So probably a few Kiwis tuning in to watch Simon, and also a few Brits probably, because he's a British and Kiwi permanent resident, I presume, or citizen. So hello to anyone watching from those regions.
I played Healy last night in a race to 7.
Okay.
I was impressed with his game.
Yep.
They're still learning the tactics of our world rules, the 2-shot fouls and things like that. They play rules similar to blackball.
Okay.
And so you can play your ball first and pot theirs, and it's not a foul, things like that. So despite that, his pot position was very good and safety shots were good. Very, very solid player.
So Peter looking good here for 6-0. He'll be disappointed with the scoreline though. He would have liked Foster to have had less table time, but he'll be satisfied. Won't risk losing any sponsors just yet.
No.
And Simon in
on another out
cruise control. And he will get these, I'm pretty sure. Starting to
straight enough to screw off.
Starting to flow.
He is. Although he does look a touch straight on this. No, he knows what he's got down very quick, so he must have a shot.
Come off a couple of rail here.
Oh, probably the wrong. Come back for the middle.
Yep. And if he's a snooker player, he's just thinking, getting this on the brown spot. That's what's going through his mind.
Yeah. I think he got a little kick there, or maybe a slight decel in his arm. He wasn't happy with it looking on the way, but it went in. Grant Weekly 9-3 up.
Dylan Vonderval from South Australia. His father bought my old cue.
Okay.
My my cue from Thailand, from the Master Cue company. Okinawa's business over there in Thailand. Very, very, very good business, and they're very supportive of me, so I'll give them a plug. They send me $20,000 a year cash just to mention their brand every now and again.
Yeah, right.
Very good guys. And Pete's had a good break, and he's looking good on yellows here.
Yeah, he's really looking to start flowing now. He got off to a great start.
Big break there from Simon. Wonderful split, and he's got a ball. And both reds and yellows look delicious.
How's Jabor going? 0-all.
Oh, they must not be using the app.
Yeah.
Dave Ewing, South Australia, 8-2 up on Tom O'Keefe from Geelong.
Did you see the result between Dave and Joel last night? Last I seen, they were 8-all.
I didn't actually. I have a sneaking feeling that Joel got up 9-8 or 9-7.
It was a race to 9, was it?
Yeah. But I'm not 100% sure.
Well, it went 8-all then.
I was just going on the body language that I saw after the game. I can't tell you for sure who won, because Dave, whether he wins or loses, is pretty consistent with his body language. I'm looking forward to the third round match or second round match between Matt Carwood and Gavin Lomax.
Yeah.
It'd be great to see the young Victorian get an upset there over the international.
It would be. I was speaking to Mark Kerwood earlier, and he said young Matty played Baden Jackson last night in a cash match and got towed up.
Got beaten?
Towed up, yeah. Got smashed.
Yeah, Baden can play for sure.
Yeah.
Very dangerous player. Paul Pike 8-3 up. Mike Ballum 6-1 up on Aaron Kilpatrick. Reese Belch 5-3 down to Steve Lansborough. Sorry, Reese Quelch 5-3 down to Steve Lansborough.
Simon for the match here.
Yep.
It was 2-all and
2-0 down.
Yeah, he was 2-0 down, and he's reeled off 11 in a row. So
11 in a row in about 45 minutes.
Vince did blow a few opportunities early in the match to keep the pressure on.
I think when he potted the black and then the white as well at sort of 3-2, I think that did put him back. So now we'll focus on the Foster match.
Might just have a quick toilet break and I'll come back shortly.
Is it a number 1 or number 2, Shane?
We'll let the viewers wonder about that.
Okay. I'll just put my timer on. That'll probably give us a reasonable gauge. So back to Jason. 6-0 down against Butters. Okay, so he's got that red in. I think he was trying to cover the pocket. I'm not sure he was going for the out. Yeah, very tricky out here for Jason. Probably forced into it though, because the yellows are looking quite good for Peter. Even if he plays the safety up the top, at the bulk end, he's going to have the shot to nothing plant on the top yellow into the middle yellow. Okay, he's committing here. He's going to go for the left red, then the bottom right, and then hopefully get out onto the one at the top, is my guess. Or he's going to play a face cut double and push this red across the other side. Oh, he's going back up to bulk with this red here. Oh no, my bad. Excellent shot. He was queuing like he was going to smash that ball and then just dollied it in. Oh, he's just overhit that. He's left Pete enough pocket here to get the yellow underneath. Still a bit of work to do, mind you. Needs to clear the red in order to make the out. He's played that brilliantly, and it's looking pretty good. Jason Rose 3, Nick Pera 10, Andrew Groove 3, Paul Pike 8, and this black for a 7-0 lead. And not in. So good chance for Jason to turn this into a turning point, and it takes something like that sometimes in a match to get a bit of confidence or a run going to come back and do the comeback. At least I find. He's played a good safety there. Would have probably preferred the red to have been potable in that right middle. I think it's going to be tricky from there, so Pete's probably just going to roll up off the side rail here and rest on the black. It's a good shot, although there wasn't much more he could do. Jason's now going to clip off the right hand red and put the white in the bulk area. Just needs to be careful of the in-off here in the yellow pocket. Maybe some value just in tickling this so it stays over the hole. And that's the danger on these fast tables. You cannot move the white. It's like an ice rink. So, interesting shot here for Pete. He's called the foul snooker, so he's gonna play Jason's red first. not quite sure which way he's going to go here. He might just tickle into the one near the black and put the black over the hole. Yeah, that's fine. I'd taken the nomination on the red as the foul snooker, and so even if that black had gone in first time, it wouldn't have been a foul. Andy Ripley 5-all with Steve Daw from England. And Danny Gilligan 7-1 down to Richard Neville. Decent break from Jason, but nothing down. So it'll be reds into the left middle, and then looks like quite an easy out if this goes in. It's well played. Just overhit it a little bit. Would have liked to have been fat on that red into the right centre. So I just got to move the white a little bit more than he would have liked here, but should be fine. May opt to screw off the red nearest the bulk line, pot that one, and then screw across to cannon the yellow in the middle of the bulk line there. Guaranteed pretty much to be on that red in the middle if he gets the cannon. And he's played that very well. Difficult to judge the pace of those stun shots on these fast brand new cloths. And to any players watching or playing in the tournament, if you've not played on any of these front tables yet, make an effort to have a little hit on them at some point before you play a match on them, because they are very different to all the tables outside in the other part of the room. And it does take about 3 or 4 games to adjust to the pace of the table and the extra slide that you get. Nicely done from Pete there. He's well adjusted to this table now. Pretty much leaves the white where the red is here. Come back an inch or so. And it should be just roll in, roll in, roll in for an 8-0 lead. Tony Maskey 5-4 up on Gavin Roberts for all our Welsh viewers. Greg Segal 8-2 up on Dave Rollinson. Yep, nice finish there from Pete. Should get us black for 8-0. That was off Jason's dry break. Jason Foss has been playing okay lately. He's had some pretty good results in kind of money games and stuff, and you know he's definitely improving. He's just come up against a non-form Peter today, who's so hard to stop when he's firing. But yeah, Jason just needed to punish him a little bit more. So I just got a message from Mark Robertson, who's on his way here with his lover Michael Scarry, and he's claiming to have undercoached Jason Foster in order that they could still remain in the amateur and elite pairs comp that's run at Potters every year. So, yeah, that's no surprise. That's a definite robo tactic just for a few extra dollars. Do anything for a buck, that guy. But yeah, coming into this tournament, Mr. Robertson, you have been the informed player in the Australian section of the tournament. So, yeah, most people's second fancied player behind Mick Hill, at least the Victorians' point of view anyway. I'm sure that the Rusty camp will disagree with that, but yeah, Robbo in imperious form at the moment. But I suppose with if you don't miss, you can beat any of them, I suppose. But that's the challenge. So Jason having a good chance here on yellow. Landed a bit close to that red for comfort, but he's okay. He was okay. But that, once again, folks, with the speed of these cloths, if you try and move the white too much, the table punishes you. And another 2 shots for Peter, who will take these reds in about 45 seconds, I reckon. And I'm actually going to set my timer right now, my stopwatch, and I'm going to see if it's actually 45 seconds it takes him to clear this out. Shane Fell's just come back from the dunny. He almost certainly has had a number 2. How are you feeling, Shane? He's claiming to have gone to the bar to get a roll. I hope he washed his hands. So we're on 24 seconds for Peter for this predicted 45-second out. He's got 2 visits, everybody, so I don't expect him to do too much waggling of the cue in this break. It's now 45 seconds, folks. I've miscalled it. I reckon Noonan would have got those in about 20. So he's obviously just making sure. Doesn't want to do anything silly. Like that. So just a bit of a lazy shot there from Peter. When you're 7-0 up and flying, it's easy sometimes just to lose concentration a little bit. He's played that very well. So the black looks like his problem ball here. He'll probably just put the white out and play the double on the black, is my guess. That's what I would probably do. And then he's got the white on the top cushion if it doesn't go in. Bit of safety in mind. There we go. And that's the second double Pete's missed. So it's different. Obviously with these cushions, they're slightly different. They're brand new. So things like doubles and little soft touch stun shots, or the ball reacts differently to the other tables in the room. So it just takes a bit getting used to. So Jason, quite a distance away from that one, but I think he's resigned to losing this match, which is not a good thing in 8-ball. It's the sort of game that can turn quite quickly. If you get a run of a few frames, it can it is possible to make big comebacks. Rob Bowen's here, is he? Okay, so we've got royalty in the room, Mr. Robert Bowen, who's who won the best novice last year. If you didn't hear Shane, he will come back on the mic in a second, folks. I know you all miss him. Once he's finished his turkey roll and washed his hands, he'll be right back with us. I've actually changed, because of the amount of people who don't wash their hands in 8-ball, I've actually changed my my greeting from a handshake to a fist pump, just to avoid the gastroenteritis, I think it's called.
48 seconds?
No, he didn't actually make the out. I think it was, no, he didn't make the out. So it wasn't 45 seconds in the end. So no good. Yeah, just a message from Tracy Butterworth. Yep, Dan's updating the score. It's now 8-0. And Pete's in here, looking with a decent chance to go 9-0. So I've had a message in from one of our watchers, Shane, saying he's definitely close to elite. So we asked earlier, if you've just tuned in, what people thought Shane Fell's real grading should be. Should it be intermediate as it is currently, or elite? And Fulam has said Shane's a beast, definitely close to elite status. So Shane the Beast Fell. It's got a good ring to it. So Pete here. Oh, that was quite an elaborate shot. I like that shot. It just missed the yellow. It would have been pretty cool if it had gone in. So here's a great chance for Foster to at least avoid the whitewash and having to drop his trousers and run around the table. Yeah, he would like that actually, wouldn't he? Yeah. And he's actually got his girlfriend with him today, so he'll be over the moon to get whitewashed in front of his new girlfriend. But she's over there getting stuck into an egg roll and a CC and dry, so she's having a good time anyway. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's much left in the tank for Jason Foster, but he'll hopefully have a good run in the back half of the draw. Be good to see him get a few wins. I do take the piss out of him a lot, but he's a good mate. Jamie Stevens, 5-2 down to Phil Hickman. Good shot from... Oh, he's just overrun that a little bit. Pete should still be okay. You'll try and drop this yellow in near the pocket and just try and glide up for that yellow either into the same pocket or if he cannons the yellow into the middle. We'll play it at about that weight so that if either or would still work. Andy Ripley, 5-8 down to Steve Daw. Okay, so Pete put a bit too much check side on that ball. He's got one option here, which I'm almost certain he'll take because I know his game pretty well. I think he's going to go off the red into the right corner. There's quite a risk of putting the red though. That's the only thing. But I've got a feeling he'll actually get this. And if he plays it with a little bit of top spin, folks, it'll actually generate backspin onto the object ball when it hits contact on the red, like that, and it pushes it at a right angle the harder you hit it. So it's not gone in, so another chance for Foster to just get a bit of pride. So I hope he gets these just to restore a little bit of pride for the chap. Ray Palmer, 5-4 up on Chris Asterio. Chris, the highest ranked Greek player in the tournament. Mike Ballum, 7-4 up on Aaron Kilpatrick.
Everybody, Shane Fell back on the commentary.
Welcome back, Shane. Are you feeling refreshed after your toilet break and lunch?
I am. Hands are clean. Everything's good.
So we've got some more messages in about your grade, Shane.
Have we? So
oh, Jason, come on. He'll be disappointed with that, but he's in true Jason fashion. He's got a smile on his face. So
yeah, he's a great guy, Jason.
He's a great sport, and you know,
It's just one of those matches he's going to have to ride off and forget about it.
Yeah. So Shane, someone's tuned in. I'm actually going to get you to try and guess who this is. Shane Fell is definitely one of the better novices. With a few lessons from Scary, he's a chance to earn the ranking of intermediate within a few years.
Oh, that could be a few people.
Let's see if Shane can guess.
Not Tim Dixon?
So no, it's not Tim Dixon. Here comes Brett Rogers, the king.
Robbo?
So we're just going to take a slight departure from this match and interview the king after his win. Did you win? We do, yeah. Yeah, come here. So Brett Rogers just won his first match against Brock Hodgson, and we're going to interview him. And meanwhile, the match, just there, a little bit of safety, nip and tuck there. So Brett Rogers, congratulations on your win against Brock Hodgson, a fair player. And what's your feelings on the match?
Oh, it's just a bit scrappy, but solid and scrappy. That's my opinion of the way both of us played. Bit scrappy, but solid most of the match.
You happy just to get through the first one? The first one's always the hardest, isn't it?
Very happy to get through that, believe me.
Did you have to pay him any money, or did he? 300. Yeah. I wondered if there was any cash involved.
But he took 300.
Good negotiating, Brett. Good luck in the tournament, mate. And are you still the best?
We'll find out at the end of the weekend.
Good on you, Brett. Thanks, mate.
That was Brett Rogers, Victoria's best 8-ball coach.
He is a very good coach. A lot of knowledge.
If you need to get any cueing help or any coaching, his Facebook page is called...
the Brett Rogers Q Sports Forum.
That's the Brett Rogers Q Sports Forum. And if you mention...
Mention Steve Jennings and you get a $25 discount.
There you go. You heard it here.
If you mention Shane Fell, you get another 25. It's going to cost you about $2.50.
I think, in fact, I've seen one of your coaching sessions on a video, Brett, and Pete's just got this big yellow to not far away.
Too much side.
So a chance for Jason once again. This is about his 5th chance to get a frame on the board in this frame. Yeah, I saw a video from you, Brett, where you were actually coaching someone and you showed a video of Shane Fell's cue action to the person and said, "This is how not to cue."
No, I didn't say that.
And then you did this is how you cue. Oh, you said this is how to cue, and you watched Shane Fell's cue action.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay, all right.
And then I said, but don't do it.
No, it's not for everybody. You need to be a high-level intermediate at the minimum. So.
Okay, so this black to win a frame, and I'm going to give a big shout out to him if he gets this.
Oh.
Come on, Foss!
Alright, bit of a fine cut here.
Sorry to any viewers who've got ear pods in their ear and got blown away by that comment just now.
Oh, what
a good shot. It's a good shot.
Shot from Pete.
And there we are, 9 love.
Jeez, he did that well. Was it Tracy Butterworth? She likes a bit of a stir up.
Okay, so we just need Dan. We're just going to need Dan's assistance for a second.
I do believe that Pete is 9.
We're just going to need Dan's assistance for a second, if that's okay, guys.
No, actually, I think he's 8-0 because I'm pretty sure Pete broke first and Master broke the first.
We're just
frame.
checking the score, please, for Peter and Jason.
I'm fairly certain it's 8-0.
We've got a viewer who thinks it could be 9-0. So.
We certain?
It is 9-0.
I thought Pete Master broke the first frame.
We'll just check. I'll actually go and ask them.
I'm just going to get confirmation on that. Okay. So Jason with... Yeah, it's a bit of a tough chance. but it's a good chance. If you can check this up with some left-hand side, he might be able to break open that dead.
Okay, we've just checked. It's actually 10-0.
Yeah, put left on it.
It's 10-0.
That's why it didn't straighten up enough for him.
It's 10-0, so...
yeah, I thought...
Yeah, thank you.
Had to be 8
thank you, Tracy, for the message.
Had to be 8 or 10.
And...
These plays too fast. Not my fault.
Alright, so he makes this rail ball, he stuns off the one to the left middle. He's just tried for too much there. There was absolutely no need to do that.
And again, the white goes in.
All he needed to do was pot it. And then he had the left centre, the right centre, leave yourself a nice little angle on the rail ball. The white comes out naturally for the black to the corner.
Just a bit of development for Jason. If he comes back to watch this game on the stream afterwards, on the recorded stream.
I don't think he will.
No, but if he does, the best tip I can give him is to take up darts. Very good dart player.
Is he?
I don't know, but he can't be any worse than his 8-ball.
Better at darts than he is.
No, I'm just kidding, everyone. I get into him too much, but I do hope he gets one on the board.
Jamie Stevens was 4-0 down. Now he's 5-2 down. So
yeah, Long Dang 5-8 down to Hal Pritchard.
Now, how do you join the dots here, Jamo?
Okay, so
you want to be nice and fat on that right middle pocket to land on the corner. He's tried to land on the bad ball now, that's a great shot.
I wouldn't have gone that way, but it's worked out great. It's a good
paid off for him.
It's very good. I would have just done it a bit more simpler. I'd have taken the left one in the middle.
Yeah, that's.
And then the right hand middle one, which leaves me the one in the left corner.
Much more control.
But there's about 10 ways Pete could have done this, so
he's done it.
No drama whatsoever for him.
Made it look easy. So this is for the match.
This pressure black for 11-0.
Yeah, it's a shame. I was hoping that Jace would give it a good shake. But Peter Butterworth 11-0.
And that'll be a difficult one for Pete because he's good mates with Jason as well. He won't enjoy having beaten him 11-0. He'll be happy with the result. Of course, played well.
It's good to see Richard Neville taking nearly every opportunity.
Yeah, is there any way we can get Neville's table on the stream?
Nah.
Just like from a side angle. Yeah.
Let's see if we can.
We're just going to try and get the Richard Neville match. So we've got something to watch. We've also got, on the right-hand table, just for the time being, Josh Gorski versus Steve McCormick. And I think that says 10-7 on the scoreline. But I'm not quite sure if it's 10 for Josh or 10 for Steve. Do you know?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure, sorry.
Pete.
Well done.
Do you want to have an interview? Do you want an interview? Would you like an interview? So Pete will be with us shortly for a post-match interview after his 11-0 whitewash of Jason Foster. We'll try and get Jason in as well, just to rub it in if we get the chance.
What a good friend you are.
I'm such a good mate, aren't I?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, well,
so
hand you over to Pete Butterworth, guys, after his 11-0 win.
So well done, Pete. Difficult playing mates.
Horrible, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, one of the last guys I wanted to draw first round, obviously.
Yeah.
Very good mates, and yeah. Yeah, look, he never got into it. I started well.
Yeah, you ran the first two, didn't you?
I missed a couple of doubles, but other than those, I reckon I missed one pot in the match, so I was hitting him all right.
Yeah. Yeah, and
he couldn't get a ball off the break.
No, and he was moving the white a lot, wasn't he, as well? It was going in an awful lot.
Yeah, look, and they're slippery. New balls, new cloth, they bounce well. And if you're not in full control, it can get ugly very quickly.
Yeah.
So he got himself in trouble a few times, and then, you know, the luck starts running against you when it's like that. So.
That's good. Have you seen the draw? Do you know who you're up against next?
No, I think it's... Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I think it's Andy Ripley, who's a handy player.
Or Steve Daw?
It might be Steve Daw. Do you know Steve?
Yeah, I do. So Steve's 8-5 up. Steve's,
okay. Well, he must
Steve's in my opinion, the best novice in the comp.
Okay.
So he's from England. He beat me last year in the Blancs comp for the Anzac.
That doesn't really mean anything that he beat you, mate. Everyone beats you.
No, that's true. But he got me 3-2 in that Blancs comp. Okay. So the guy's probably not really a novice. I think he's maybe intermediate.
Yep. Well, Andy's played. I'm pretty sure he's played for South Australia before.
Has he?
Might have been a few years ago.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, so if he's pretty good,
he's a handy player. Yeah.
But on that performance, mate, you should be confident. You're playing well, and well done.
Thanks, mate.
Should be on here. That Danny Gilligan. So we're going to tune into the Neville match. He's 9-1 up on Danny Gilligan, according to Poolstat. For anyone who's not got Poolstat on their phone, it's poolstat.net.au, and it's the Big Guns 2018 menu option, and that's straight and off for Danny. He won't be happy with that, and gives Richard a very good chance here on yellows for, I think he's on yellows for a 10-1 lead. So Richard's from Melbourne. He's a mate of mine. He a few years ago he was probably a kind of average player. He's definitely improved a lot, and he's had a bit of coaching from Scott Matthews, which he said was excellent, and really helped his game with his approach shot, or approach to each shot, and feathering the cue ball and cueing through straight and getting his arm straight. So two shots here. It's a tricky little opener. And how's the double kiss looking? He's had a great result there, and landed fat on this yellow into the bulk right hand pocket. So should be no problems here with a 9-1 lead. You'd imagine he would stroke this in pretty well, and hasn't. Commentator's curse. He's had a very good result there with the cannon on the red to push it near the black. Could use another commentator actually, if anyone wants to come and commentate. So sorry folks, just missed what happened there. I was looking for another commentator, but came up dry. So we've got Richard, I presume, with white in hand on yellows here. Just needs to judge that well, which I think he has. And that's 10-1. We might swap over to the if we can, the Josh Gorski, Steve McCormick game, because it's now 10-8. And sure the Gorski family would appreciate that one, and obviously everyone at JD's Pool Hall in Frankston, which is Steve McCormick's venue. And yeah, Josh Gorski 7-1 up, and now it's 10-8. I don't know who's winning though, do you? So unbelievably, Josh was leading 7-1. Steve McCormick is now 10-8 up. At least that's what we think. We might just get a confirmation of that from somebody if we can. Just 1 second. Okay. Where Dan Lynch is almost positive that it's 10-8 to Steve McCormick. From a 7-1 deficit, that's quite phenomenal. What a comeback. Right, I'm probably, actually I'm going to take a break now, guys, because I'm due to play soon, and I just need to get my arm going a little bit. So I'll leave you in whoever's capable hands comes in to take over from the commentary shortly. I'll see if we can get somebody. Cheers, see you later.
Rock back, yeah. Fair shot. Rock back.